Good morning, welcome to another travel vlog. My name is Emily if you're new here, and we are about to road trip Michigan. So we're in Howell right now. We flew in for a friend's wedding for a few days, and now we are going to drive up the coast. So today's plan is to drive over to Grand Haven. We're going to go to a wedding venue tour, and then we're going to go out to lunch with my sister, brother-in-law, and nephew, and then we are staying the night in Muskegon. So that's what we're up to, and excited to bring you along. We've had quite the day, haven't we?
Mm-hmm.
This is Chaz, if you're new here. So, last time I talked to you was this morning when we were getting ready to drive from Howell to Grand Haven. So we did that. We drove from my cousin's house in Howell and drove over to Grand Haven. And then we met up with my sister, Rachel, brother-in-law, Noah, and my little nephew, Wesley, for lunch in Grand Haven. We went to the Toasted Pickle. It was great. Did you like it?
It was good.
I enjoyed it. So that was fun. And then we walked around and kind of like window shopped a little bit with them. And then they took off to go back home. It was Wesley's bedtime, so he needed a car nap. That's what I meant. So then we went and drove over by the river, parked, walked along the river with the pier. We didn't actually go to the lighthouse. We like stopped before it and we turned around and came back because we then had to go to the wedding venue tour. So we then drove over there and it was beautiful, wonderful, amazing. We loved it. We're now figuring out if we want to pay for a wedding is what it comes down to. So we have a lot of things.
Calculating to do.
Yeah. But overall, it was honestly a really, really nice place. It's kind of like a one-stop shop. So other than like photographer and like
Banker, florist.
Yeah, everything is like included. So it's like we'd stay there for the weekend. They have an in-house chef that does all of the food. Like kind of in-house planner coordinator sort of thing. And then like bar service and everything is included. And the place is gorgeous, so you don't really need decorations necessarily. You just need like your flowers and stuff. So definitely a great option and feels very us. They have this super cute like garden room. They call it their dining room, but I call it their garden room. There's 2 huge fiddle leaves in it and this gorgeous monstera, and she said that's where you usually like get ready in the morning and like have brunch and stuff. And I was like, honestly, I'm sold. So
Easy sell at that point.
Yeah. So we were there for like about an hour or so, hung out, talked to her for a while. We got to meet the chef and the owner and everything. It was honestly just like all around like a great venue tour, like the best tour we've had.
We also got to see all the rooms.
Yeah, we got to see all of the rooms and stuff because it's a bed and breakfast, so great
all
stuff.
But one.
That's true. There was one room occupied, so we didn't get to see that one, but everything else was good. So yeah, that was really great. And then we left there and went to a restaurant like basically across the street and just like hung out and had drinks at their bar. and kind of got to like decompress and like talk about our thoughts, feelings, comments, concerns. So it was a good little decompression moment. And then from there, we went back to the state park, and then
Actually walked the pier.
Yep.
And actually walked down to the lighthouses.
Exactly. So we got to go see the Red Lighthouse, which is what Chaz's parents have been wanting to see since we sent them a picture of it 3 years ago when we were here. So I'm glad we got to check that off of the list. And from there, we drove over to Muskegon and went to the deck.
I think
Yep,
so.
the deck for dinner, and that was really nice because we planned it perfectly with the sunset. So we that restaurant is like right on like the sand and everything, so you get to like kind of have a water view and everything. So we watched the sunset with the Muskegon lighthouse right there, which come to find out is also red. And so we had like that lighthouse and the sand and the water and got to watch the sunset. So that was great. I thought the food was good.
It was okay.
So maybe I was just hungry. But yeah, so we watched the sunset there, and then we basically just came back here to our Airbnb. I think it's super cute.
It's lovely.
I might be the only one that likes these things, but it's fine.
Hey, I think it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just small and quaint.
Yeah, but we're only here for one night, and then tomorrow we drive up to Traverse City. So we'll be there for 2 nights, and then we go to the Grand Hotel. So it'll be fine. But that was our day. We have a lot of things to think about when it comes to wedding planning, but yeah, that's like our pretty much our only venue tour this whole trip. This isn't about wedding venues necessarily. It just happened to be that we wanted to look at that one and we were in the area. But tomorrow we go to a winery that we had thought would be a wedding venue, but come to find out the township doesn't allow weddings. So the more you know. Okay, we're gonna go to bed now. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. We stayed the night at this cute little Airbnb in Muskegon last night and kind of had a lazy morning this morning. Jazz's dad had to do like a webinar for work, so we slept in, and now we're packing up and getting ready to leave. We're gonna head from here and I think go get some coffee downtown and then walk to the Muskegon Lighthouse, take some pictures there, and then we're gonna head up the coast today. So I want to drive through Pentwater, Leadington, see there's 2 lighthouses like in between, like I don't know what they're called, we'll put them in but there's like 2 lighthouses that we need to see on our way up. And then we're gonna stay the night in Traverse City tonight, go to some wineries, hang out, do the whole downtown Traverse City thing, and that's the plan. Hello. I don't know how good this lighting is, but we're gonna roll with it. We are in Traverse City now. We had a really, honestly, busy day, but it was a good day. So last time I talked to you, we were in Muskegon. So we woke up in Muskegon and we went and got coffee at, I was trying to look up the name of it. I think it's Eldea Coffee, sounds right. So we went there, super cute, full of plants, loved it. We got coffee there, and then we headed north on the back roads. So we drove through all the like orchards and stuff and got to see all the apple trees and the cherry trees and just a lot of farmland, which was great. From there we went to the Little Sable Lighthouse. So that was really cool. We actually got to walk up that one, so we went up all of the stairs. We got to see the top of it and like go out and get blown away by the wind. But we got to like look at the view of Lake Michigan and the sand dunes and stuff. So that was really cool. And then I think from there we drove to Pentwater, I think. And everything's closed in Pentwater because it's a Tuesday. But we drove through there, and I thought Gull Landing was going to be closed because on Apple Maps it was, but they weren't. So I ran inside and I was like, can you guys, are you doing your acorn squash right now? And they were like, no, it's only for dinner side. And it was 2 o'clock. So we left Pentwater because that was the only reason I wanted to go there, was to get squash. So we left there and we drove up to Ludington, and we went to the Jamesport Brewing Company for lunch. And we got the giant pretzel and sandwiches, and it was great. So we did that, and then we ended up going out to, I think, the Ludington Lighthouse. Yeah, the Ludington Lighthouse is like out on this pier that you have to like walk a long ways to on concrete, and it had just rained, so it was slippery and it was kind of a far walk. So we were like, we'll just go take pictures from the shore and then we will move on. So that's what we did there. Cool lighthouse though, but we did not walk out to it, but we still got pictures. So then from there we went to, oh, that was when we tried to go to the Big Sable Lighthouse after that. So we drove up north of Ludington to the Big Sable Lighthouse, and Apple Maps was telling me that we could drive to it, but then we had to like stop at like the state park entrance, and the girl was like, no, you have to hike to it, and it's like a mile walk, and it was low-key raining. So we opted to skip the Big Sable Lighthouse, which was a little sad, but it was fine. So we left there and drove north, and then because we skipped that one, we ended up going to Manistee, which I'd never been to before. So that was cool. There's a river and a really cool downtown like river walk. We didn't get out and walk, but we like drove through downtown, and it was really cool and historical, so that was neat. And we went out and we actually walked to the Manistee Lighthouse. So that one was really cool. It was a lot like the Grand Haven one, but it's white. But like it has like the bars and stuff. Like, I don't know what this is called. Like the iron stuff. So it looks a lot like the Grand Haven one with the iron stuff, walking out to the lighthouse and stuff. I'd never been, so it was cool that we got to stop and do that. And then from Manistee we drove up to Traverse City. Checked into our Airbnb. It's super cute. I love it. It's full of plants. If you're sensing a theme that I just like things if there are plants, that is correct. Yeah, it's super cute. And then we drove up to downtown Traverse City and walked a little ways and got dinner. I don't know what the place was called that we ate at, but it was like an Italian place. It was good. And then we walked downtown, and there were a couple stores that were still open. Like all the clothing stores were closed, but there was like a couple kitchen stores that were open. So like we walked in those, and they were really neat. There was one that was like full of jam, and their branding was on point. So love and appreciate that. So that was today. It was long but good. And tomorrow we are in Traverse City all day, but they're like, we stayed the night here twice is what I'm trying to say. But tomorrow I think we're going to do Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes, and then we were supposed to go to a winery today and we didn't make it here in time, so we might do that tomorrow. Yeah, that was my day, and now I'm going to go to bed. So good night. Good morning. We just woke up here in Traverse City. We're staying at this adorable little Airbnb. Don't mind our mess, but today's plan is to go get breakfast right now in downtown, and then we're gonna drive over to the Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes National Park. It's only about a 30-minute drive from here, so not a far drive at all. And then we're going to hopefully get to like do the scenic drive and the scenic overlook, and apparently they also have like a historic town you can go walk through. So we're gonna spend most of the day there and then come back here. Chez's parents want to go to a laundromat to get some laundry done. And then we were supposed to go to, is it Mary Vineyards?
yesterday afternoon, but we didn't make it here in time. So the hope is to be able to go there today, and then probably do dinner tonight. So that's the plan. Cue B-roll montage of our day. Vloggy vlog. We had another long but good day today. Chaz, are you in this or are you not in this? Chaz is here. So today we spent the day at Sleeping Bear Sand Dunes National Lakeshore. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Cool. We did like a little historic village thing. What was it called?
Glenhaven?
Yeah, and it's like all from this guy with the last name Day. He like built the whole thing back in the day. So that was fun. We like got to see all of that stuff. There was a lot of museums that we walked through, read a bunch of signs. And then from there we drove over to the scenic drive, and there's like 14 miles that you drive through, and there's a bunch of little overlooks. So we did all of that. We did not climb down the dune and climb back up the dune. Chaz's dad was very scared of falling off the dune, but we got to like do the overlook there, so that was good. And then from there we went right to the vineyard, did a little wine tasting, had some snacks. We did talk to Nicole, the events coordinator there, and she gave us a tour, so that was very nice of her. But they can't do weddings, so there's like no point of like trying to host something there because they just like, the township doesn't let them, so whatever. But it was a cool way to be able to see into the wine caves and everything else, so that was fun. And from there we came back here and we just chilled for a little bit, had quiet time in our enclosure. And then we just went out to dinner and we went to Bourbon's
72.
Yeah, Bourbon's 72, which was inside of the casino. I've never been inside a casino, so now I have, but it wasn't bad. It was a steakhouse thing in the middle of nowhere up here and up north, so good times. But yeah, that was our day. Do you have a best part?
The Maritime Museum
You
at
liked
Glenhaven.
The boat museum?
The boat museum.
Cool.
Boats.
Today I learned that the Coast Guard was formed in, apparently I didn't learn it good enough. There were two different things, like the U.S. Life
Cutter
Saving Service.
And then
in
the
US.
revenue cutter service.
Yeah, were merged together to form the Coast Guard. Yeah. Okay. That was our day. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. We just got up and got ready and packed up our stuff at the Airbnb in Traverse City here. And now we're going to continue our drive north on Highway 31. And we're going to stop by Charlevoix and Petoskey, see the lighthouses there, and then we go to Mackinac today. So we're going to go over the bridge and then come back down and then ferry to the island. And then we stay at the Grand Hotel tonight. So it should be a fun day. Are you excited, Chaz?
Yes, we're just running a little late.
We gotta go. Hello again, guys. It has been quite a day. You're
To
laughing.
say the least.
It's been a good day. Come on. We've covered a lot of ground, done a lot of things. So we started in Traverse City this morning, right?
Yeah, that's where we started.
We started in Traverse City. That was the last time we talked to you guys. From there, we went and got coffee, and then we hit the road, and first stop was Charlevoix. That was super cute. They
Yes.
had a little farmer's market going on downtown. That was adorable. They had a cute little lighthouse. Chaz's dad was slightly disappointed in the lighthouse, but it was a lighthouse at least. So that was great. And then from there, we went up to Petoskey. Petoskey doesn't really have a lighthouse, come to find out. But we got out, walked around, looked at the rocks. Did not find any Petoskey stones, but it was fun. And Chaz found a house for sale on Zillow that we went and looked at and tried to convince his parents to buy.
I would say they're on the fence about it.
Yeah,
Surprisingly.
yeah, they were kind of interested. But yeah, from Petoskey, we just headed north and we crossed the bridge. So we went over the Mackinac Island,
Mackinac.
the Mackinac Bridge. Chaz's dad freaked out, but he made it across. And then he didn't want to go back, so we ended up ferrying from St. Ignace. So we got lunch and then jumped on the ferry there. And now we're here. So we got to Mackinac Island. There's a lot of Mackinacs involved right now. We're at Mackinac Island. We did a little carriage tour of the island. I've never done that before. That was fun.
Really?
They showed us, I don't know, through the state park and stuff. We got to see the arched rock. That's what it was called, right?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Really pretty. I haven't seen that before either. And now we just checked into our room, so we wanted to give you guys a little room tour. So room tour starting now. Okay, you walk in here. We've got a little closet. And then outside of this entryway is our room. Love the decor. double beds, cute. We're calling this the yellow room. So we have yellow wallpaper. It's very cute. And here you have the bathroom. Cute tile. And it's just your standard tried and true hello there bathroom. Nothing super crazy. There's a shower back there. We do have a really cute view. We don't have like a balcony, but we do have a really nifty view. So there, the porch is like underneath us, I think. There's the gardens, the lake, a gorgeous view. I just discovered that this is the fridge. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Ta-da! So that's all I have for a room tour. We're going to chill out, freshen up, I believe, and then go find a spot for dinner. We're gonna do dinner downtown tonight, and then we're here all day tomorrow as well. We're staying 2 nights here. So tomorrow night we'll do dinner at the Grand Hotel and do the whole, get dressed up crazy fancy and do the whole shebang, but tonight's gonna be a little chiller. So that is the plan, and talk to you later. Good morning, guys. Happy Friday. Is it Friday? Happy Friday. We just woke up here at the Grand Hotel on Mackinac Island, and we're gonna go down and get some breakfast and then kind of plan our day. The weather isn't amazing today. It's kind of supposed to rain on and off, so gotta plan our activities around the weather. But that's the plan. We want to ride horses, go window shop downtown, see the butterfly garden, see the secret garden, all that fun stuff. But yeah, last night I didn't say goodnight to you guys, but we just went out to dinner at the Pink Pony. It was good. Chaz, did you like it?
Yeah, it was
Great. Yeah, it was fun. It's very themed, which is always fun. But after that, we went and got ice cream at the little ice cream parlor in the Grand Hotel, so that was really cute. And then we literally just went to sleep, so now we're here. But yeah, we're gonna go get breakfast and then decide what we're gonna do today. Vloggy vlog. I think the last time we talked to you was when we were going down to breakfast or back from breakfast, but a lot has happened since then. So we went to breakfast this morning at the Grand Hotel like dining room. That was really cool, great experience. From there we walked around the little like gift shops, which was fun. Chaz's parents got me a cute little Grand Hotel sweatshirt, so that was really nice of them. And we got Chaz a tie because he didn't have a tie, and well, he chose not to bring a tie because he didn't want to wear one for dinner tonight. But then last night's dinner we were like walking around kind of, and he said he didn't see a single person without a tie, so he felt guilty, so we got a tie. But yeah, we walked around, saw some stuff there, and then we taxied over to the butterfly gardens, butterfly exhibit, whatever it's called. That was really, really cool. You get to like go in a greenhouse with a bunch of plants with butterflies flying all around you, so that was definitely a highlight. And from there we walked over to the fort and got to see the like carriage museum on the way. But then we went to the fort. Chaz got to see a bunch of cannons, and we ended up doing lunch at the tea room there. The food was really good. It's like also owned by the Grand, so you know, everything's connected. But had lunch there, and then we watched them fire, quote unquote, a cannon. That was cool. And then from there we walked back to the room and changed our shoes, and then the goal was to go ride horses, and we got there at like 4:20, haha, and they told us they were already closed. So note to self, you have to be to the horses by 4 in order to be able to ride. So then I was really sad because we didn't get to ride horses on Mackinac. So then we went to the beach and like walked around and sat there and watched the water, which was good. And then from there we went to downtown and like window shopped a bit, which was fun. And then we came back here, and now we're ready for dinner. So we're gonna go do the nice formal, you have to be dressed up with a tie dinner, and then tonight's our last real night because tomorrow we go home. So that's the plan. Chaz, are you ready to do a fit check? Okay guys, fit check as I fall over. Peep Chaz's gorgeous new tie. Go show the camera. Peep the tie with the horse-drawn carriages. We need a wide angle lens, obviously. Dress is from TJ Maxx 2 years ago. Suit is custom from Men's Warehouse.
For Jorge's wedding.
Love that. We love a reuse. Shoes are from Nora's Closet. Shout out Nora. Thank you very much. And yeah. Ta-da. Hopefully this is fancy enough for Grand Hotel dinner. Okay, I don't think I'm going to bring my camera with me because that kind of sounds rude, so I'm gonna leave it here, but maybe I'll bring my phone and get a video of the dinner. But talk to y'all later. Hello again, Vloggy Vlog. Chaz is here. He's just tired. We just got back to our room after dinner. Dinner was lovely. We met Chaz's parents outside, and we went for drinks on the porch, and we took really lovely pictures during golden hour, and it was great. The clouds cleared up and the weather actually turned out lovely, so that was wonderful. And then we came inside and we went to dinner, and come to find out, dinner is a 5-course meal and you get your own appetizer. And me and the server had a good little laugh when I thought I was ordering apps for the table and he just wanted my one app. But that was fun. Our server was great. All of our servers have been great. They're all from Jamaica, but they're all lovely, amazing people, so good times. After dinner, we went and kind of explored a little bit. We went upstairs to the Cupola Lounge.
Yes.
That's how you say that?
Cupola.
Cupola Lounge. And we got drinks with his parents. We like explored the hallways and stuff up there, and we figured out that the Cupola bar wasn't like originally part of the building, because looking at the pictures, it used to, like, it wasn't a room.
It was their observation deck.
Good little notes from Chaz. So they've since like enclosed it and turned it into like a bar lounge, which is cool. So figured that out. And then we explored the rest of the place. So we found the conference rooms. We looked at every hallway, every floor. We found the theater and they were doing like a jazz performance, so we got to watch a little bit of that because we timed it just right, so there was no one sitting there for tickets or anything, so it was like the last song, so we got to hear her perform and look at more pictures of like, it used to apparently be called the casino and now it's the theater. It's a whole thing. But yeah, we looked at paintings. Yeah, we looked everywhere that we could get into, which included conference rooms because they were not locked. But that was a lot of fun. And now we're back here and we're gonna get ready for bed and go to bed. It is 11:09, so it's way past my bedtime. And tomorrow is our last day. We like drive back to Howell tomorrow, but I think we're not gonna leave until like 1. The goal is to take the 1 o'clock ferry. So we might get up and ride horses in the morning. That's the goal anyways, because I was very sad that we missed that today. So that's the plan, and overall it was a great day.
Agree.
Okay, good night. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning, guys. Happy Saturday?
Saturday.
Happy Saturday. We just woke up at the Grand Hotel for the last time. We packed up our bags and then we just had breakfast with Chaz's parents in the main dining room and came back here to brush our teeth. Now we're gonna go try to ride horses for the second time. Fingers crossed we get to ride this time. And then we're gonna take the 1 o'clock ferry back to St. Ignace and then drive back over the bridge. Hopefully your dad doesn't freak out this time.
He will, but that's okay.
Apparently he's afraid of bridges. But we might check out one more lighthouse on the way home, but then we're just gonna like hunker down and get home so that today doesn't take forever. But anyways, Chaz, how did you feel about the Grand Hotel?
It was grand. And it was a hotel.
Anything else you'd like to add to that statement?
Reminds everyone of Dirty Dancing, apparently.
Yes, we keep talking about it. It feels like we're in Dirty Dancing, like the movie. They don't have dancing here, but the whole resort vibe, the old school, old money, stay here for the summer. Every morning they slip a schedule under your door of like activities that you can go to. It feels like you're in the Dirty Dancing movie. So that's our takeaway, is if you want to feel like you're living out Dirty Dancing, come to the Grand Hotel.
Less dancing.
Less dancing, more just the vibes. Okay, well, that was all we have. Shout out to Chad's parents for paying for our room so that we could come experience the Grand Hotel, because otherwise we would not be here.
Not at all.
Okay, we're gonna go try to ride again. Talk to y'all later. Bye! Again, vloggy vlog. This lighting is kind of intense, but we are almost home. We've had another very eventful travel day. Last time we talked to you, I think, was after breakfast when we were gonna go ride. So we actually did get to go ride. I had a horse named Georgia. She was a little palomino and she was adorable and very dramatic. Whenever a fly landed on her, she like freaked out, but she was great. Chaz had a horse named Suey, and we asked the stable guy if she was an Arkansas fan, and he like didn't understand, so that was kind of funny. But riding was great. I'm very glad we ended up getting to do that, because that's what you go to Mackinac for, is to ride. After we rode, we met up with Chaz's parents and we jumped on the ferry and headed back to St. Ignace, and then we went back over the bridge. We saw a lighthouse right on that side, and then we drove to Sheboygan and saw 2 lighthouses there, and also had lunch at this really cute little spot in downtown that was actually really good food. I was impressed. So that was good. And then we just have been in the car, hammered down, hunkering on our way home, and now we're at Culver's outside of Lansing. So we will be home soon. Poor Chaz has a migraine and is really going through it right now. We had a really great trip. I don't think there's anything I would do differently or I like regret doing or anything. I would definitely recommend pretty much everything we did. So 10 out of 10. Chaz, on a scale of 1 to 10, how did you feel about this trip? He's giving it a good solid thumbs up, guys. Chaz, on a scale of 1 to 10, how bad's your migraine? He's giving it a solid thumbs down. I'm gonna end this off here, but thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I know this was a really long video, so thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I really enjoyed this trip. I think it was really fun and great way to show Chaz and his parents Michigan and see all the lighthouses. And we may have found a wedding venue, so that was a good little cherry on top of everything. Thank you again for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!